For some Star Wars fans, The Last Jedi is full of divisive moments. Luke chucking his saber, Snoke getting sniped, and the Yo Mama joke being just a few of them. And while your mileage on a few of those might vary, the one that I've never understood the ruckus about is Leia's spacewalk. And if you're like this commenter, you might have been confused by it, but it's not really that hard to explain. During the events of The Last Jedi, the Resistance find themselves under attack by the capital ship of the First Order, the Supremacy. In the midst of this, Kylo Ren is leading a squadron of TIE fighters to deal the finishing blow to the Raddus. Before he can destroy the bridge of the ship, however, him and Leia feel each other in the Force, sharing a bond between mother and son. Unfortunately, the other TIE fighters didn't get the memo that this was bonding time and opened fire on the ship, sending Leia and the rest of those present on the bridge into the cold vacuum of space. For every other character on the bridge, this was an instant death. But not for our princess. Because Skywalkers are the most dramatic family in the galaxy, she used the Force in order to shield herself from the harshness of space and reel herself back to the ship. For people who don't know how the Force works, this might seem like she's flying. They are incorrect. All she did was anchor herself to the ship and pull. If the Force can push things away from you, then in a zero-gravity environment, it makes perfect sense that you can pull yourself towards something. And I know some of the stupider members of the fandom are gonna say, well, why didn't we see this before now? Which is why we should never take our cues from people who don't know ball. Because if they were so concerned about this move breaking canon, they would have thrown a fit when Darth Vader did it. Back in 2015, before The Last Jedi even had a title or place in the timeline. Where, again, because the Skywalker family is nothing short of dramatic, ejected into the vacuum of space, and then used the Force like a reel to bring himself to the ship he was targeting. So the mechanics of the moment never bothered me. In fact, it was very nice seeing Leia finally use the Force in the franchise. I just really wish they went with a different shot because, yeah, it looks stupid. But in a series where we definitely had cringier shots, honestly, I could care less. But as always, that's just my opinion, and as always, I want to hear from you guys. What's your favorite instance of a character using the Force in Star Wars? Whatever it be, leave it in the comments, let me know.